Good morning, everyone. I made an effort to come out here in a yard and do this out here in front of our two peach trees. They have a story. And yes, of course, having been around these trees now for about 6 years, 7 years, the story developed. There was no story to go with them to begin with, except for on how we named them. So here they are. This one is slightly bigger. They're starting to bloom now. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see. Back up. Back up. Back up. This tree we dedicated to Hegenim. This, a little smaller tree, we dedicated to Kim. This tree is slightly larger. This tree has never, though it blooms beautifully, never ever produced a peach. This tree has every year. No, not many. Oh, there's a little bird's nest in there too. Okay, let's see. Not too far away here from me. So I thought I'll do this in front of those two peach trees. The story goes, Hegenim is one of the true children, one of father's children, not mother. Yes, there goes a big long story with it. There was a single mom with one of true father's children in this world. I find many things that true parents went through, both of them in their own life, then together, encourages us. If things aren't perfect to begin with, if mistakes happen, decisions are made for one reason or another, and suddenly, the ideal's not there anymore. Right? God's will, God's desire. Yet, we can restore that. There is always a possibility to restore things. Yes? And I feel within my heart, rather than taking everything apart that true parents have done, good, bad, oh, well, that doesn't go fit with the divine principle. Well, that doesn't go blah, 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 blah. Whatever people have to say to me, it's true parents' own path of life, of restoration, shows us we can do this too. And that when certain things happen, it seems as if everything happened to true parents in their life that anyone ever could go through. Was it either as an individual themselves, then as a couple together, married couple together, or with their children as well. And I think it's such an encouragement for everyone out there. Hey, you know what? Some things hit the fan, but guess what? It's okay. Just make sure that you start on that restoration path. So, Hegenim, I had a time where I really studied up on the true children. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to understand them better. Right? Yes? And when I came across Hegenim, I felt such sorrow. I felt such longing. Hegenim only made it to 14 years old and ended up through a really horrific accident, putting his head out a moving train, and he passed away. Yeah, right? Ugh. At least it's a quick way to go, right? You hardly know what hit you. Okay. And I guess feeling this longing, right, and sorrow, I something started to sprout within myself. And I had a dream where true parents came to me and allowed me and my family to adopt Hegenim into our family. Oh, yes, as a spirit. To experience the love of a family. Okay, just saying. Did he not get any love, this and that? Guys, I don't know. I don't know where that longing and sorrow came from within Hegenim. Okay? And Father stood there. Mother was behind him. And I know why Mother wasn't standing next to Father. It's because it was Father's child. In a way, okay. So the Mother was there supporting Father. And Father had a box in his hand, or a tray rather. And on that tray lay traditional Korean garments. And there was a box on top. I still don't know what's in the box. I have no idea. Maybe someday I will find out. Maybe a peach from this tree. Okay, all right. Eventually, all right? Yes, but I don't know. I've never opened. The box didn't open, so I have no idea what is in it. But he handed me the tray as if to say, I approve. I approve of what you would like to do for my son. I went to my children. I told them, I said, guys, you have another brother. And they're like, we have what? Yeah, I said, yeah, Hegenim. It's one of True Father's sons. He needs a family to be with. In a good, stable environment, of course, with all the hullabaloo that goes on with it as well. Hello, what did I just say to begin with? And to be with us. And they're like, oh, cool, yeah. There was not one, Mom, what? Oh, Mom's losing her marbles. Well, they're my children. They grew up with me, right? Yes, so they know their mom and all the kind of stuff that I do, right? Unseen things other people can't see, do, or whatever, perceive. Okay. And I have at least a couple of my children. They're all very spiritually open. But again, you can, and I told my children, you accept it, or you go through life still knowing what is right and wrong, and it's okay. You don't have to. That is something that you willingly, absolutely willingly, and absolutely take on through of your own free will. Okay? You make that choice. Though you have the talents and gifts, you make the choice. Yes? Yeah? Okay? Yeah. Anyway, so they were all, oh, yeah, oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, yes, yeah, wonderful, right? Yes? Okay. So when we planted these two trees, I planted them with a friend who sadly now is also in spirit world. And I said, hey, I'm going to call this tree Hegenim. I said, since we're planting them together, what about you? And he told me a story about a nephew that he has. And the story goes, it is a boy, but the boy was born with both genders. Okay? No, not in what's going on in people's mind. Actually, physically was born with both genders. And they contemplated, well, what should we do about this? Because you can't fix that. But the boy had to be a certain age to do that. And, oh, why am I saying a boy? Because physically, otherwise, on the inside, it was a boy. There was no womb. Right? There was no how do you say, breast tissue per se as a woman. There was nothing like that. And anyway, so I said, well, that should be an easy one then, right? Anyway, so he wanted to plant that tree for the well-being and growth of his nephew. Right? That can't be an easy thing to deal with, even later on, if everything's taken care of physically, right? Yes? Anyway, interestingly enough, that boy's name is Kim. Nope, not affiliated with any kind of Korean, this or that, nothing at all. There's no history of anything Korean going on there. Nothing at all. Okay? Not a part of my faith, this and that. Oh, okay. In any case, so, interesting? Okay, so these two trees were planted next to each other. Peach trees carry both male and female component, so they don't need another tree to pollinate. Most of them. Hegenim never had a chance to grow up and become a husband or a father. Hence, I think, the reason this peach tree has never, though it blooms, which tells me what? He's doing all right in spirit world. He's blooming there. But you can't produce in spirit world. Per se, as. Being a husband, being a father. Yes? Okay, just saying. And here is this boy now that used to have both components physically on the outside, male and female. Yes? And it produces. And almost, I feel like, is under the shade of the bigger tree. Yes? Also, these are supposed to be dwarf trees. They're not dwarf trees. They're just huge. Anyway, so that's a little bit the story about these trees. Ah, that's odd. Why would one... Restoration is an interesting thing. And it's also laid out in very different ways. Yes? Just to not make this any longer than it already will be, with the reading and everything, it is not given to everyone to work with spirits together. That has its reasons. What if everybody had the same job, right? What if everyone were to just sit behind a computer and do all that, which is important too now, okay, don't get me wrong. But there wouldn't be any farmers out there, or ranchers, or whatever. All them jobs out there necessary to keep what? Us all going here? Okay? What if everybody were to just do the same thing? Right? What if everybody were to just be a painter, an artist? Right? Everybody would just be producing one picture after another, right? What about all them other talents that are out there? Are you getting my drift? Not everybody is meant to take on difficult spirits. I'm calling them difficult because what is out there is, oh yeah, if a person isn't doing well or this or that, or they constantly, they have spirits, that's a common, have spirits attached to them, this, that. They may, but that also signals that there's most likely a gift within that person, the capability of taking care of these spirits. How? To exercise them? I've talked about this before. It was interesting to me when I realized that, okay, I can control these spirits. Okay, I don't control them. I give them a choice. I am master here. Right? But people like to be masters over the creation, right? Which means animals and plants. Yes, use and abuse them. Okay, all right. I like to keep and use them, right? Yes, all right. But that also means that I am master of my life here, also my spiritual life. And there's no way that a spirit is going to come and try to create havoc, which I've said this before yesterday, on how some people out there, when I see what they're doing, what they're up to, what they want, is a cry for help. Not for me to go and say, oh, you're evil. Oh, that's so evil. Oh, blah, 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 whatever. Okay? Rather, okay, I have to think about that. Where is this all coming from? What's the cause of that? And I've got to work on that. And often it starts out where? Yes, in the spirit realm. In the realm of love. Yes? Okay. Well, otherwise I can't believe then, or anybody, why would you believe that love can conquer everything? Just saying. And I realized, yes, through studying, through having other people who were kind of in the same boat, more advanced, I learned a lot from people around me. And as I gained clarity on what spirit world actually is, stands for, what happens there, what cannot happen there, right? I grew with my talent, with my gift. And also realized that, if I realize that a spirit is just here to do what try to torment me or something, I'll just look at it, literally look at it and go, okay. Terry's let's not get into that right now. I just got a chuckle back from a spirit not too long ago that I also talked about actually in the videos, who's I thought he'd already gone. I thought that spirit had already left, and that was not the case. Whereas in the beginning, he was like, I'm going, okay, yeah, I know you're here. What are you doing? That was when I had suddenly the pain in my head, the stabbing. I'm going, man, that's a strong spirit. If he can physically actually attack me, let me know he is there. You see the difference? And I learned that I can set boundaries, very strict boundaries. And any spirit has to obey that. Yes? And I give them a choice. I know why you're here. I know what you need, but not in this way. So I'll give you a choice. I will embrace you and all that you've done. Usually that's what it is. All you have done on earth. And we'll work through it. Or you can leave. Because this is my way, or it's the highway. I've not had one spirit that ever left. Because they're too confused. They get confused for a moment, then they realize, wait a minute. It's not working. What's not working? Am I actually? And then they see that glimmer of, they even have to realize why they were doing what they were doing. Yes? Okay, just say. Evil can only exist in the absence of good. So evil does not exist. It's an invented thing that people want, so you have your excuses and you can blame something or someone else. That will never change. That's an absolute. So, if you have experiences where, something's going on and people tell you, people will tell you. Other spiritualists will tell you, you have this, which may be true. But then in the way that you're being told to approach it is wrong. Liberation of spirits, the release of spirits through certain, ceremonies, yeah. But that only opens the door. In order for these spirits to be able to walk, to have the courage, it's not that something holds them back or they don't want to. They have to have the courage to do so. And we're the ones to give them that courage. You see? And then start what? Oh, you think everything's hunky-dory then? Heck no. Then they have to start doing what? Grow spiritually. The better you teach them and do yourself, and they see your surroundings, the more they learn what good is. You got that? Okay. All right. Yeah. Why do I have to be so peace-loving? Forgive everybody. Bloop, 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 bloop. Someone asked me this morning, said, so what do you think about central evil spirits? I said, at one point, Uh, they were human beings, born as babies that needed love and care. And what else did I say? They needed food, care, and love. Their origins is God. Does one need to say anything more? Why do you need to call something a central evil spirit? Huh? What did I talk about yesterday? All right, just saying. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, people, I'm still working on all of this too. I haven't all figured it out. But I'm giving you what I have kind of figured out. Or at least this is a better step into the right direction. Yes? It makes sense to me. If I'm really looking for the good and better in and for everyone and our future generations. Doesn't that make sense? Him said that, tell them. He says, better listen to Mom. I love you too, sweetie. All right. The divisions of the priests. This is in the first book of Chronicles 24. The divisions of the priests. Yeah, what else is new? Now, these are the divisions of the sons of Aaron. Oh, that divisions doesn't mean that they're divided. Okay. Take it back. See? Oh, I still got some things to learn, don't I? Divisions. There's been so much dividing going on. What could that even mean, right? Okay. Don't jump the gun, Daniela. Oh, sorry. Now these are the divisions of the sons of Aaron. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died before their father and had no children. Well, we know why they died, right? If they were Aaron's sons, didn't they do something wrong in front of it? Now here it doesn't say how they died, right? They died without children. Yeah. Therefore Eleazar and Ithamar ministered as priests. Then David, with Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar, divided them according to the schedule of their service. Oh, that's what the division is all about. Okay. See? Now I had to eat that humble pie right there myself. And I can. Sorry, guys. Got to remember this lesson. There were more leaders found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar, and thus they were divided. Among the sons of Eleazar were 16 heads of their fathers' houses, and 8 heads of their fathers' houses among the sons of Ithamar. Thus they were divided by lot, one group as another, for there were officials of the sanctuary and officials of the house of God. All right. From the sons of Eleazar and from the sons of Ithamar. And the scribe Shemaiah, the son of Nethanel, one of the Levites, wrote them down before the king. The leaders, Zadok the priest, Ahimelech, the son of Abiathar, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and Levites, one father's house taken for Eleazar and one for Ithamar. That's all nicely written down. Now the first lot fell to Jehoiarib. My dear me, how does one say that? Jehoiarib. Jehoiarib. The second to Jediah. I wonder if they had nicknames. Hey, Yeho. Hey, Yeda. I don't know. That would be a hard one for me to say. Oh. So, I watched yesterday just a little segment of a show, a Korean show, a drama. Yes, I love dramas too. And I love the ones where there is absolutely no cursing going on. Things are clean. People are clothed. They even go to bed in their clothes. Yeah, And there's often a storyline, something going that, oh yeah, that pleases me. Okay. And, and I love, just absolutely love, on how a Korean says Merry Christmas. You guys go and check it out. You can't say, I can't say it. Merry Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I love it. It is, the way that they're saying Merry Christmas is so endearing to me. Yes. Had to say that. Sorry. Talking about how to say things, right? Spell things. Or accents. Bah. The third to Harim, the fourth to Seorim, the fifth to Malchiah, the sixth to Mijamin, Malkijah, Mijamin. I tell you what, if you ever have to go and look for a letter, a word that has an I and a J, just go to the Bible. There's lots of them here. The fifth to, okay, I did that one. The seventh to Hakaz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Yeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Eliashib, the 12th to Yakim. I always liked Yakim too. Yakim. Yakim. The 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Yeshebeab, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hezir, the 18th to Hapizez, happiness. That's so cool. It's spelled Happizzez. Interesting? Happiness shows right. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh. The 19th to Pethahiah, the 20th to Yehezekel, the 21st to Yachin, not Yakim. Yachin. The 22nd to Gamul. Oh, I gotta tell you this one because thank you. Just there's a a male cardinal. Just reminded me. So I talked to my sis in Korea today, Nancy, and she says, we talked about the prayer vigil, which I got to get on here, so we got to finish this up, and then on how this group was singing a song to True Mother, and then there was like a dinner where Mother was sitting with all them leaders and stuff, and then one got up and he sang an Elvis song that they edited to True Mother. Oh, it was wonderful. And I told her, I said, I love that. She says, oh, yeah. And while we were talking about that, a bird flew into our house, and I could tell it was in our house and started singing. It was so loud, there's no way that was outside. Oh, yeah, door was open again all night. And flew into our house, sang a few notes, and flew back out while we were talking about that. Because I told her I'd like to make a condition. I'm thinking about doing a condition and singing a song to True Mother every day. And then that happened. I was like, whoop! Oh, well, now I know, right? Now I know to do that. Yes? Oh, telling you, listen to heaven. God's creation. Yeah. Okay. Had to say that. Just came to my mind. The 23rd to Deliah, not Delilah. The 24th to Maaziah. This was the schedule of their service for coming into the house of the Lord according to their ordinance by the hand of Aaron, their father, as the Lord God of Israel had commanded him. Really? Other Levites. And the rest of the sons of Levi, of the sons of Amram, Shubael, of the sons of Shubael, Jedaiah. Okay, so the last part here, Lord God of Israel had commanded him. Yes, God did command them. God did tell them that the Levites are for what? And nothing else. They also don't inherit anything. So yes, God commanded it. God gave them a place. A very assigned place. With what? With the gifts that they had. Yes? Did they develop them? Did they keep growing with that gift and do things in the appropriate way on how God had given them these gifts, had given them the place among the Israelites? Well, interesting. We're talking about that. Of the Israelites, concerning Rehabiah, of the sons of Rehabiah, the first was Ishiah. Of the Israelites, Shelomot. Of the sons of Shelomot, Yahat. Of the sons of Hebron, Yeriah was the first, Amariah the second, Yahaziel the third, and Yekameam the fourth. And I'll tell you what, once I'm through the Old Testament, I'll be just rattling these names down. Of the sons, probably still wrong, but with more confidence. Of the sons of Uziel, Micah. Oh, Micah! I love that name, Micah. Micah. Of the sons of Micah, Shamir. The brother of Micah. I like Micah better, but Micah sounds more appropriate. Ishiah. Of the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah. The sons of Merari were Mali and Mushi. Tinkle and toot is what that sounds like to me. The son of Jaaziah, Beno. The sons of Merari by Jaaziah were Beno, Shoham, Sakur, and Ibri. Of Mali, Eleazar, who had no sons. Of Kish, the son of Kish, Yeramiel. Also the sons of Mushi were Mali, Eder, and Yerimot. Mushi named one of his sons Mali. Maybe Mali named one of his sons Mushi. I know this stuff like that. Eder and Yerimot. These were the sons of the Levites according to their father's houses. But then maybe Mushi and Mali weren't actually brothers. Does it say that here somewhere? They might have been father and son. No. It says the sons of Merari were Mali and Mushi. And here it says the sons of Mushi were Mali, Eder, and Yerimot. Okay. These were the sons of the Levites according to their father's houses. These also cast lots, just as their brothers, the sons of Aaron, did, in the presence of King David, Zadok, Ahimelech, I was wondering when that would start, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the priests and Levites. The chief fathers did just as their younger brethren. Okay. That's the end of 24. It's going to be a rainy day here. And when I came out here, it just felt like it wasn't raining or anything. There was no drops or nothing. But it felt like, while I was getting it all ready, it felt like I think it's going to start raining again. And before I started, I just said, now, let's see if it'll hold off. Oh, was I expecting it? I thought, well, if it doesn't, then I'll have to skedaddle really fast up there, which is fine because all I would have to grab is my tablet and the Bible, right? But it's holding off. Oh, so I control the weather, or they're listening to me. No, that's not how I look at it. Yes, but really, when it comes down to it, deep in my heart, I do believe that they're working together with me, but I'm not controlling anything. Yes, I'm guided, and I do guide, but I have no desire to control something that's natural to happen, or to control anyone. All right. Oh, which also means what? Yes? God says, you are very, very, very close to my heart, my dear true daughter. Oh, okay. Yes, one could make it all up, right? Yeah? As I've said to many, many people now, your journey with God is yours, and yours alone. It's an amazing journey. Get it started with something. Stick with it. Don't go left or right. Just go ahead. Forward. Then maybe someday in the future, you'll remember me and go, yeah, she's telling the truth. Absolute truth. Till then, I will keep enlightening you with my wonderful stories of life on earth and spirit world. Yes, God's love and blessings always. May He protect you, and I will talk to you all another time. Oh, we gotta reach.